EnerXi is a web platform of Xial Domotecnología for control and energy management in apartments and buildings. It provides a service using different modules both to the individual resident and the managers of the building's energy system. Beginning with the resident, EnerXi allows him to manage his apartment easily and thereby achieving considerable energy savings. Let's see how. At a glance, the resident can see the costs charged to the entire condominium, both fixed and variable. Costs that are set by the energy manager for heating, cooling and domestic hot water. Similarly, he can view the fixed and variable costs of his own apartment, cold water and electricity, set in this case by the corresponding energy provider. He has access to all past consumption data in graphic form, both as consumption units and in euros. These consumptions can be filtered and compared, displaying them as annual, monthly, daily or real-time consumption. Each resident will clearly know where he stands in terms of consumption compared to the other members of the same condominium. It also offers a good indicator of what the percentage of consumption is compared to the same period the previous year. Additionally, each resident has all consumption data available in aggregated form. Also, the possibility of inserting forecasts and spending targets as a control tool is available. This facility allows us to know how much of our total energy expenditure is attributable to heating, electricity, domestic hot water, etc. In addition to displaying both inside and outside temperatures, each resident has a complete system of heating control. In the manual mode, he can choose the temperature he requires for his apartment. To program his heating, various timetables are available, so he doesn't have to be constantly checking temperatures. But the real innovation comes with intelligent control. With this type of intelligent heating, the resident inputs the desired temperature for a specific time, and it is the system itself that, through a series of calculations, is activated when needed. No more, no less. Convenience and savings come together. EnerXi incorporates a domotic package for each member of the condominium, including technical alarms. Furthermore, each resident has all the weather information for that day and the forecast for the next. EnerXi also gives service to the managers of the building's energy system, such as administrators, maintenance or energy service companies, providing them with the necessary utilities for the professional management of their buildings in real time. These managers can perform the billing of all their condominiums in the most convenient way and in the format they want. Additionally, they have a tool to communicate directly with each member of the condominium. The manager has access, firstly, to all the consumptions of the condominium. He can set goals, track and view the predictions offered by the system. Fuel, power, installation performance, cold water, electricity are all easily controlled in real time. All readings are downloadable. The same information can be obtained from each apartment. Fine-tuned benchmarks can even be obtained. The system allows the manager to load any past data in order to verify the evolution before and after the implantation of EnerXi. When a manager accesses a specific apartment, apart from seeing consumptions, he can also view current, scheduled and past temperatures. He has the option to cut the heating supply off immediately in case of possible technical breakdown or defaults on payments. EnerXi allows selection of different payment methods. The prepaid option is especially interesting, as it is a great way to control spending, as it is the resident who decides how much money is reassigned to the energy account. Another important tool for the manager is each resident's information, where remarks can be stored, and where he can also have direct contact via email, SMS, or the apartment display screen, and keep a log of those communications. Besides the utilities already mentioned, there are a number of others of special interest to energy service companies. The ESCO can see at a glance which of the apartments has an alarm activated by excess consumption, therefore allowing it to provide the means to correct it. Additionally, it has a seasonal performance ranking of each of its installations. Thus, the ESCO quickly detects in which condominiums it must intervene with more urgency. Special mention should be made of the Multi-Manager, a novel tool of special interest to ESCOs and public administrations. Multi-Manager allows the benchmarking of different entities or important actors in the activity of the ESCO or administration. Provinces, condominiums, apartments, managers, facilities. It allows comparisons between them and between different categories. The information obtained from these comparisons can be vital to detect and correct inefficiencies in time. Once the comparisons are filtered, data is obtained of revenue and expenditure reported by those entities, and their energy consumption data always provided in aggregate form. Following the same philosophy, Xial Domotecnología is developing EnerXi to give service to sectors other than residential. With respect to tertiary, public or commercial buildings, EnerXi provides a control capability very similar to what has already been presented: consumption, performance, benchmarking, zoning. Therefore, these buildings will also strive forward toward efficiency and intelligence.